Hey guys, welcome to LZH project. My name is Salman Francis and this is server edition of our LZH project, and today we are going to see Samba Server. So what is Samba Server? Samba Server is basically a file sharing server, and it's used to manage shares between Windows and Linuxes. Samba Server consists of, it has two important programs. One is known as SMBD and the other is NMBD. So SMBD is basically the Samba server, and NMDB is NetBIOS name server. Okay, so what basically SMBD manages? It is used for file printing services as well as authentication and authorization, and NMBD is used for name resolution and browsing. And so together these four pieces such as file printing services, authentication, name resolution and browsing are modern day CIFS services, or common internet file sharing. So let's configure our basic Samba. But first let me clear you that CIFS is not common internet file sharing. It's basically common internet file system. So let's start our Samba server configuration, but first we need to check if it's installed. An RPM query A Samba will reveal that it's not installed, so yum-y install Samba and Samba-client. We need these two basically, and Samba-common will be installed with Samba. So press enter and let's wait. I hope I have internet. Okay, it took a while. Okay, so Samba is installed, and you have seen that we use yum -y install Samba and Samba client to install Samba. Okay, so the main configuration file of Samba server is in etc samba and smb.conf. So this is the main, we don't have it over here. Okay, I think I was using Samba before, so it has not installed the configuration file. So let me reinstall Samba and I'll just get back to you. Okay guys, I'm back. It took me a while. So this is the basic configuration file. It's in etc samba and smb.conf. So let's visit smb.conf. And you can see that it has a lot of commented statements. So let's go down and I'll show you step by step and line by line. Okay, so this is the global section, and global section affects everything, means global. It has number of, here you can see this, the work group is my group, and if your Windows domain have a work group as work group, so you will change here as work group. Okay, so this is server string, it's the Samba server version. NetBIOS name is the name if you want your server, like if you want to connect your server with a specific name, you can give it a name. Let's say you want to give it my server name. This is for global section anyway. You can say my Samba server if you want, or you can call it Samba Serve. Okay, down. These are the log files in var log Samba. Okay, user security is equals to user, and by default it's going to use tdb sam as a a database for user management. Over here you can see PASDB backend, the backend used to store user information in, and the new installation should use either TDB SAM or LDAP SAM, but SMB PASWD is used as a backward compatibility, and we will be using this. Okay, and we go down, and down. This is all the printing information. It starts from, okay, let's go down. Load printers, yes, this is all global information. And yeah, so here are the shares. You'll have these shares as default homes, and it's saying that this is the comment section. You can add anything over here. It's browsable, like you can browse it or not. It's over here, it says no. Writable is yes. Valid user is, right now it's commented. And this is the printer section, which says the same, like comment, path, browsable, and stuff like that. So, and that's the end of the file. Okay, so in order to create our own share, what we are going to do is we are going to press I for insert. Okay, let's press enter and make some room for ourselves. Okay, so let me call this as user. Okay, tab, comment, share for, let's say, office users or IT users, and we call it IT user instead. IT users. Press enter. Okay, what path we are going to give this? It will be in OPT, and let's call this IT share. Press enter. Okay, is it going to be writable? Yes, it's going to be writable. Okay, is it going to be browsable? Yes. Browsable is equals to yes. Okay, guests, okay, no, we don't want to allow guests. And read only, no, because read only means if I put here yes, it means that you cannot write it, but we have already mentioned it writable, so no need for this, but anyway, I just mentioned it, so we can remove it, but okay, let's remove it. Okay, and then because I'm going to make this specific for IT users, so I need to make valid users, and it's going to be a group called IT group. I haven't created these things right now, so IT group, we will create it just in a moment. And that's it. So let's check our share. Path is going to be OPT. Writable, yes. Browsable, yes. Guest, okay, no. Okay, one more thing I can add here. Public is equals to no. Okay, that's it. And save and exit. Okay, now I need to create a user, and we need to create the group, and we need to assign those users the group, and then we'll try to access this share. So let me clear the screen. Okay, so let's create a group first with group add, and group is IT group. cat etc group. Okay, IT group is created. So let's create users. We already have these users, you can see cat etc passwd. I have this it pings user, sal, lzh user. We have these three users, but they are not part of this group. Let me show you. ID of it pings reveals that it's member of group it pings only, and ID of sal reveals that it's member of Samba group. And sal, well, this Samba group is the this was the practice group I created earlier, so it has nothing to do with our current configuration. So let's add these users to this user mod -g. Okay, what was the user mod sal, and let me make it member of group IT group. Now ID of sal will reveal that it's member of IT group and sal, and same we will do with it pings. Okay, so ID of it pings will reveal that it's member of IT group and it pings. Okay, good. So now we have two users, it pings and sal, and both are user of member of group IT group. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to create these users as per SMBD passwd. SMB passwd -a to add a user sal. Press enter. Okay, it's asking for the new password. Okay, press enter, retype the password. One thing I would like to mention here, that in order to use this SMB passwd, you should have a user in your Linux machine. So let's say you don't have a user. Let's see. I don't have here a username Hyperion. Okay, so let's see what will happen if I create a user with SMB passwd with Hyperion. Okay, press enter. It's asking for the password. Let me give it a password, but you will see what will tell at the end. You see that it's saying fail to add entry for user Hyperion. So it just wanted to make sure that you have this user in your etc passwd or in your Linux machine before you use SMB passwd. Okay, so back to our SMB passwd with it pings. Okay, perfect. So now we have created users in our SMB passwd with SMB passwd, and this database or these users will be used to like when you're going to access the share, the username and password you're going to provide is this username and password. Okay, so everything is good. So let's test param, press enter, and loaded service file. Okay, so everything is good. Okay, let's start Samba services, and it's systemctl restart SMB and NMB. Okay, and status of SMB NMB daemon is it's active and working and running, and same with SMB. Okay, so it's working. Anyway, okay, now what we need to do is we need to see if our firewall is allowing the ports. Firewall-cmd --list-all. Okay, it's not. So let's add our service first. Firewall-cmd --add dash service is equals to Samba success and add port 139 TCP and success and 445. Okay, done. You can always use dash dash permanent. Okay, good. So if we list our list dash all this time, so Samba is added and the ports are added. Okay, perfect. So now let me open up my Windows virtual machine and try to access the share. Okay, before I access the window machine, I forgot that we haven't created that directory basically in OPT. And what was the name of that directory? Let me. Okay, so the directory we need to create is IT share. Okay, in OPT. Let's go and create one. cd opt make directory IT share, and let's create touch a file IT related.txt. okay, and let's give ownership of this directory to users. Let's call it, let's see, okay, okay, it pings and IT group. So let's chown cell and okay, system restart NMB SMB and just okay. Let me open my Windows virtual machine. Okay, so here is Windows virtual machine, and first let me ping 192.168.1.10. okay, good, it's pinging. Now let me just my computer and let's map the network drive. Let's call it G, and the share is going to be slash 192.168.1.10 slash user. Press enter. Perfect, it's asking for the password. Okay, first I'm going to give it a wrong password and a wrong user. Let's call it LZH user, and the password is anything. Okay, it's not accepting the passwords. Let's try to give it user from the group cell, and waiting. Okay, my bad, it's okay, just a minute. Okay, my bad. It's basically there was no such share as user. It was instead IT users. Let me double check that. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's IT user. Okay. Okay. Cell. Okay, perfect. You remember that this was the file we created, and let's add something. Save. Cannot create. Make sure that the path and the file name are correct. Okay. So this means it's not allowing this because the directory permissions are not as per our requirement. So just let's cancel this. I don't want to save it right now, and I would like to disconnect this share also. My computer. Okay, where is okay. Disconnect. Okay, both. Okay, ls-ld it share reveals that it's okay. This is fine, but yeah, that's the problem. So let me go out and chown sal:/it group recursively to IT share. Okay, let's try this time. Map cell good IT world perfect. It's saved now, so everything is working. Let me disconnect this again and try to connect with some other user just to make sure that only specific user of those groups can access. Disconnect. Okay, this time I'm just going to try to connect with the name, NetBIOS name. And what was the name? It was Samba SRV, I guess. Yep. Okay, it pings. Can access because it was member of the group. Can it write? No, because it doesn't have the permission. So let me give the permission also to all the group and the user. Let me just exit. Okay, to do that, let's give group the read and write permission. So chmod 775 Okay, so ls-ld. Okay, that's fine. Let's go and create our share again with the pings. Okay, let me, well, I think it should work anyway, but just to make sure, disconnect. I know this video is taking time, but I hope you guys will understand in a proper way how this basically works. Map drive, Samba, it pings, password. Can I write? Of course. So that's how the share works. Okay, this is only basic Samba video, and let's go back to our Samba server. Okay, to check the logs, you will go to var log Samba and various logs, log.smbd, and it will inform you all the information. And I have already told you what is SMBD and what is NMBD. NMBD is NetBIOS name server, and it helps in browsing and name resolution, and SMBD is used for authentication, authorization, and file and print sharing. So that's the basic Samba server. I hope you guys have liked it. Please do subscribe, and in future I will show you the advanced Samba server. Thank you for watching.